talking about dividing shapes into equal parts. And I just have to tell you that everything started on Sunday because I spent Sunday afternoon baking these delicious chocolate chip cookies. And they were so delicious that we ate them all. And this morning, there was only one left. And both my sons wanted to eat it. So they said, Mom, okay, since both of us want to eat it, why don't we share? And I thought, okay, that sounds like a good idea. But then we didn't know what to do. So how do you think they could share this cookie? Well, we were thinking about it, and then finally we decided that we would cut it in half. Wait, but I didn't want to just go ahead and use my knife and cut it in half and then do it wrong. So we said, okay, wait a minute. Let's practice before we cut it in half. So we started practicing with some Play-Doh shapes. And I said, okay, my cookie is a circle. And if I had a circle, how would I go about cutting it? Could I just go ahead and do this? Would that be good? Is this half and half? Do you think my sons would be happy if one got this side and one got this side? I think probably not, because even though I cut it into two pieces, 1, 2, they are not equal. And when I cut something in half, it needs to have equal parts. There need to be 2 equal parts. So I said, okay, this is not gonna work. Let's try that again. If I'm going to cut this circle in half, both sides need to be equal. So I need to cut it exactly down the middle. Now both of them get an equal part of the cookie. And then that got me thinking, would I be able to do this with other shapes? Why don't we give it a try? Let's see. So I thought, what about squares? Well, I could do the same. I could just cut it in equal parts right down the middle. Cut it in half. And I said, okay, yeah, I can do that. But are there other ways to cut it in half? How about like this? Could that be a way to cut it in half? Yep, I think so. And then I noticed something. When I cut this one in half, and when I cut this one in half, no, wait a minute, this can't be right. This is half and half, and this is half and half, but I got different shapes. When I cut the square in half, I got 2 rectangles. And when I cut this square in half, I got 2 triangles. And then I figured out that it doesn't matter if I get 2 rectangles and 2 triangles. It matters that both sides are equals. I wonder if there is yet another way to cut my square. What do you think? What if I cut it this way? Would that work? Yes. And again, I got 2 rectangles. Might there be another way to cut my square? What if I just go ahead and do this? Uh-oh, nope. I have to be careful. I got 2 parts, but I need to make sure that my 2 parts are equal. So while these are ways to cut my square into 2 equal parts, this one is not. How about a rectangle? Rectangles and squares, well, yeah, maybe that would work. How about cutting it like this? Yep, one line down the middle cuts it into 2 equal rectangles. And if I cut it diagonally from corner to corner, what would happen then? Yep, 2 equal parts. One triangle, another triangle. Could I cut it down the middle like I've been doing with my other shapes? What do you think? Hey, it did work. I cut it down the middle and I got 2 equal parts. 2 triangles, 2 equal triangles. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did with my square. I'm gonna cut it diagonally. And yeah, I got two equal parts, one triangle and another triangle. Oh my goodness, I bet if I cut it like this, uh-oh, I did not get two equal parts. This top triangle is not the same. These shapes are not the same. I got a triangle up here and a trapezoid down here. These are not the same. So these two have two equal parts. Wait a minute. This shape is different. This is a star. How do I go about cutting a star? Well, I'm going to try to cut it down the middle like this. And I'm going to make sure that I get two corners on each side. And this top corner I'm going to divide into two equal parts. And there you go. My star is now divided into two equal parts. I wonder if I could also cut it like this. Nope. I get three corners up here and two corners down here. So these are not equals. This heart. I'm going to try and cut it down the middle. And I get two equal parts. Oh, it's a broken heart. And then, what if I got this other heart and I cut it down the middle like this? Are my two parts equal? Nope, they are not. This is kind of pointy and this has two pointy kind of sort of corners. So today we have learned that there are many ways to cut a shape into two equal parts. I have to make sure that both sides are equal. And that might not look the same for different shapes that I cut. So now it's your turn. You are going to find some Play-Doh at home, and if you don't have any, don't worry. I'm going to send you a video on how to make some with some materials that you have in your house. And then you are going to make some shapes, and you're going to show us ways to cut them in half and ways that you should not cut them in half, the same way we did in the video. Have fun!